The state of Florida this week became the only state in the nation to not submit a plan to the federal government on how they would like to spend COVID funds as part of the American Rescue Plan Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief Program that was passed in March. Which means they don't get the money. They don't get millions and millions of dollars that would go to help schools, public schools here in the state of Florida, all because our Republican-controlled government didn't bother to submit a plan. Other Republican-controlled states submitted their plans so they could get their money. Hell, why not, right? More money for public schools. Who in their right mind could be against more money for public schools? Well, the answer is Ron DeSantis. Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has been feuding with Joe Biden ever since he stepped into office. And he wants to do whatever he can to stick it to Joe Biden, but in reality, he's not sticking it to Biden at all. He's sticking it on us. He's sticking it to the parents. He's sticking it to the children because of his petty and spiteful nature. And now Florida could lose out on millions of dollars for our already underfunded school systems here in the state. And Ron DeSantis doesn't care. We don't want your money, Joe Biden, even though you've already taken a lot of it. There was money on the table for you. All you had to do was submit a plan on how you're going to distribute it, how you're going to spend it, how it's going to help, whatever it is. You could have scribbled it down on a piece of scrap paper if you wanted to and sent it in, but you didn't do it because you hate Joe Biden. And you don't want anyone in the state of Florida benefiting from a Biden policy. That's what's at play here, folks. So again, parents get screwed, kids get screwed, teachers get screwed, as they always do. All because Ron DeSantis has a grudge against Joe Biden because he beat his best buddy, Donald Trump, in 2020. This is appalling. This is truly a disturbing move by Ron DeSantis. And the funny part is, again, he doesn't want his constituents to benefit from any of Biden's policies, so they continue to vote Republican. But nobody would have even really known about this. This wouldn't have been national news had Ron DeSantis just accepted the aid. But now that he has not submitted the plan and is not getting the aid, eventually we'll get it. Don't worry about that. But anyway, now it's national news. Now he gets the attention, the negative attention. Now the residents of Florida get to understand how petty and spiteful their governor really is, and how he attempted to screw us all over just because he doesn't like Joe Biden. Had he just submitted a plan and gotten the money, nobody would have known here in the state of Florida, trust me, that this money came from Joe Biden, that it came from the federal government. Hell, most people wouldn't even know that the money came at all. But now they do. So Ron DeSantis' little plan here, whatever that may be, has clearly already backfired on him, as now the entire spotlight of the nation is on him and his failure to come through for Florida's public schools. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.